Well, in the industry, you see a lot of people with this kind of watch, this kind of watch, and this kind of watch. Now, I must let everybody know, because everybody pronounce it different. Some say Richard Mille, myself, I say Rashard Mill.
All right, so let's talk about Floyd Mayweather for a minute. This nigga's going to jail, maybe, kind of, in a way. He been acting like a rapper, he been looking like a rapper, he been talking like a rapper, and that is nigga's going to jail. When your whole brand is Money Mayweather, the last thing you want your name attached to is a bad check. And I'm gonna say this clearly, straight up right now, Floyd has not been convicted of anything. These are charges and allegations. But according to the Associated Press at Rutgers, the AP, I believe that means Associated Press, Floyd Mayweather is now facing 2 felony charges in Las Vegas connected to an alleged, and it's an allegation, an alleged $200,000 check. That's almost $250,000, ladies and gentlemen, used to buy a luxury watch from a Las Vegas resale store called Gold and Beyond. This nigga wrote a bad check to buy some more jewelry. Shout out to Chick Smooth.
Chicks.
Options, options, options. I got about 100 cars. But right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo.
Okay.
Ferrari.
We need another Ferrari.
Ferrari.
You gotta keep getting Ferrari.
Ferrari.
See, the thing is about Ferraris, they don't let you get Ferraris till you got a Ferrari. So if you want to keep getting Ferraris, you gotta keep getting Ferraris.
Lambo. Maybach, a Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren.
Unfortunately for Floyd, just like we see all the time with athletes, it looks like Floyd is going through some money issues. Just 3 weeks ago,
No. I've never heard of anything more inevitable. Of course Floyd is going through some money issues. How could he not be going through some money issues? I'm going through some money issues watching Floyd.
Floyd was on Instagram calling out one of his business partners, a guy named Jonah. Floyd said he's a liar, a thief, a rat, and a snake. Jonah
said, yes, but I never did none of that stuff to you.
the worst person to ever walk this planet. He deserves life in prison without parole. Now, we also see Floyd taking on multiple fights that make absolutely no sense for somebody his age and somebody that quote-unquote retired.
He beat up that Asian man. Yo, it's a badass Asian fighter. I forget this dude's name. He's like a machine.
He's taking fights everywhere. Thailand, Vegas, Dubai. Shit, I think Floyd even took a fight in Zimbabwe. Now, every single day, there's a new story of somebody exposing Floyd Mayweather for basically not having enough funds.
Floyd is broke. Get the fuck out of here. Floyd definitely ain't broke.
No, he's broke.
Floyd broke. Floyd broke might be. Floyd going low.
No, he's broke. He owes money, bro.
I already talked about this. Floyd went from 1.5 billion to maybe he had 500 million. They call that broke. He ain't broke. He probably still got 10 cars, 10 cribs. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't have
500 million in his bank.
Okay, look, let me show you something right here.
Okay.
These people on Instagram, they went to Floyd Mayweather's gym. He owes 30K. And then they went to his...
The doors was locked. You couldn't even box in there. You go in there, they punch you in your mouth, all right? You go in there, ain't nobody even got on no gloves. You like, what's going on in here?
Strip, he owes another 30K. They went to his other place, boom, his Skate Rock City. But look, I like Floyd as a fighter, but he's broke.
And now today, it's not getting any better. Floyd Mayweather is officially facing 2 felony charges for theft and also intent to defraud by passing a bad check to purchase jewelry. Now, according to the complaint, Floyd Mayweather wrote...
Maybe he ain't know. You know Floyd can't read. Yo, you can't... You know what I'm saying? He don't be reading and stuff. He punch people in the mouth.
$100K check from a Wells Fargo bank account to a jeweler out in Vegas called Gold and Beyond. The complaint alleges that Floyd wrote the check when he had insufficient money, property, or credit in the accounts to pay it in full. Now, it does not stop there, you guys. According to the complaint, Floyd Mayweather wrote the check in exchange for obtaining property or services. The worst part is, this was intentionally done by Floyd Mayweather. And if he's found guilty on fraud charges,
He's supposed to be getting it. He was supposed to be fighting on Wednesday. He had a big bet on something else.
Floyd could be facing up to 1 to 4 years in prison and up to a $5,000 fine. Now, here's the interesting part, you guys. This purchase happened back on December 25th, 2024. So some of you guys might ask, Chigs, why did he wait so long? Is he trying to pile on because he sees Floyd Mayweather in some financial trouble?
Right,
well,
maybe.
According to the attorney for the jeweler, the reason for the delay is that his guy trusted Mayweather and was basically trying to give him every opportunity to pay it. It got to the point where he wasn't getting responses back and he wasn't getting money for a watch that Mayweather had for well over a year.
He tried to ghost him. It's been over a year. The callbacks is getting slower and slower. Hey, Floyd. Hey, man, I don't mean to bother you. He probably started asking, why you still sweating about that little money? That little 20 million? That little 20 million or 30, whatever it was.
He did not want to press charges, but after calling and getting ignored multiple times, Floyd basically left him with no options. Now, this case is one of many cases that Floyd Mayweather is involved in. There's at least 4 civil cases in at least 4 states that allege Mayweather owes him money. And the IRS also has a tax lien for unpaid taxes in 2018 and also 2023.
That Floyd was hit by the IRS with a $7.3 million lien for unpaid taxes for 2018 and 2023. Now, I'm going to tell y'all right now, that says something to me. This may not mean he's broke, because I'm sure he had money in 2018 and still ain't pay his taxes. This may just be a nigga that don't pay his taxes all the time. Something may happen. But when you compile it with other things, it makes you ask questions, you feel me?
It's like how? Plus all them fights he taking, getting beat all in the head. He wasn't smart before. Don't do this to Floyd.
So the Business Insider has been studying this shit. They said the agency filed a lien against the boxer who is embarking on a lucrative comeback. The boxer was recently sued for other allegedly unpaid bills. And that's interesting when you think about that point, you know?
Let me also say this. This happens to athletes, particularly boxers. I would venture to say you can't even be a great boxer if you don't die broke.
Said the lien was filed last month in Las Vegas, where Mayweather has property. The notice shows the balance was unpaid as of March 26. An attorney for Mayweather declined to comment on it. The lien, through which the government can lay claim to Mayweather's property until the bill is paid, is the latest in a series of debts the 49-year-old fighter has accumulated, as Business Insider has reported.
Now, 50 Cent, his good old pal, 50 Cent has been on top of every bad news that's been going on with Floyd Mayweather. So, just like he's been doing, 50 Cent offered him a helping hand. 50 said, damn, champ, what the fuck is up? If you need some money, just call me. We could have kept this shit from getting this messy. Now the Fed's looking for you. Love you, bro. I'm not mad at you no more. Call me. Now listen, I love 50, but do we honestly think that 50 Cent is being sincere?
Hell no. It would be cool if he was, but hell no.
Absolutely not. If 50 truly wanted to help, this would not be on social media.
Right.
He would find a way to reach out to Floyd personally to help him handle his financial issues. For somebody that made close to $1 billion in the fight game in his career, Floyd, you are absolutely insane, brother. And keep in mind, these are just cases that's gone public so far. So just imagine the other cases, other jewelers that Floyd Mayweather still owes money to. All that flexing, your jewelry, private jets, your cars. How the fuck do you end up in this situation? You guys get in the comments below.
That's exactly how you end up in this situation. I don't know, y'all. Let me know what you think. Is Floyd really broke? Did he really write that bad check? Or it was some kind of messed up situation contrived by the evil, evil white man?